Hello. So as you set yourself up, that you have 2 blocks and a strap, a blanket and a playlist, and just sitting tall. If you are using the oils at all, then I'm going to take the oils to the center of the forehead, the crown of the head. The back of the neck, right down the middle, from the base of your skull down the back of your spine and across your wrists. So that when you're moving, you're spreading this scent all around you. So we've set the stage, awakening the 10 bodies and what that means. And we begin with the sense that there's a soul body. That this is the temporary home of something everlasting. Right? That just changes everything. And maybe that's not easy to arrive at. And so come back to that sensation at the end of class. Come back to the way you feel once we finish. Because then we can be in that change, in that shift of energy state. We can say, I am something different than I knew. And so the soul body. And then we have 3 mental bodies, the positive mind, the negative mind, and the neutral mind. The positive mind is cheering us on. Feel that when you start, when you begin. The negative mind can begin to show up when we've been going, and then we sort of want a way to get around it, like this is enough, or this is too difficult, or this is, I don't want to do this. That negative mind, it's primarily not to get in our way, it's to protect us, to plan for the future. But it gets a little bit out of hand, and so we balance the positive, the negative, and the way that we create a larger view to look at the positive, to look at the negative, is with the neutral mind, the wise mind, the sovereign mind. All of these aspects of our mind influence what we see, what we perceive, how we know ourselves to be able or unable. And all of that perception is then housed in our physical form. So the 5th body is the physical body. Let's just start with those for now. We are so many things. It's fantastic. Heart high, shoulders broad, chin in. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. 3 times. Inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. Start your playlist at first touch. And we come to stand. Set your blanket aside. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet. And just sweep your hands up high. And as they drop down, hands to opposite shoulders. Inhale. Change the cross, opposite shoulders. You lift your heart, you drop your heels, and you tuck your chin and you swing through the arms, let it start to fit together, up and down. And we're looking not for any sense of athleticism, but a more participation, our body and gravity, our joints, our breath. Let the elbows bend at the top and hold opposite elbow, and then opposite elbow, opposite shoulder, so you're just moving. Very often when we're seated, we're resting on our inner organs. If we round forward when we're seated, our diaphragm is jammed up against all our digestive organs. And this is giving us a little space. Lift up, lift out. Let your arms move more swiftly, going 3. Waking 2. We are awakening to these bodies. And then hands high. Good. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms away. Keep this high. Step to the top of the mat. Step your left foot back. Bend your front knee. Open the whole left side. And straightening your front leg, your right leg, hands coming down. Inhale. Bend your right knee. And your hands come down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. So you're taking the time, using your hands on the bent right knee to really feel the left hip, left thigh, left calf opening. Again, when we've been seated, we can have this deep right angle between the body and the right thigh. And instead, I want you to open the left side, go more swiftly. Inhale, open, exhale, down. Up and down. 3, 2. Hands high. Go a little bit to the right with your hands. Stand in the left heel. Soften the left side body. Wrap the left hip forward. Open it all. And step to the top. Right foot steps back. Right heel down. Bend your left knee. Take your hands up high. We start this side. Hands down. Straightening your left leg. Bend your knee. Lift up high. Down. Inhale. And exhaling. So you're opening the right hip now. The right side ribs. The right side lung. It's not about how far forward you go. It's how can you lift your right thigh away from the front of the mat and let it quicken. Just that you're drawing both backwards and forward at the same time. That we're rooting down and we're rising up, making this center space change. Hands stay high and go a little left. The right hip opens, the right ribs open, the right shoulder. Good. And upright. Step yourself back to downward facing dog. Now, one option, if you would like to, is to have the blocks under your hands. This will make a little more space through the shoulders, but it depends on if you feel safe in your down dog. So hands and knees. Today I will add blocks. It's not necessary, it's an option. It's taking you a little further into the chest. So if you choose, hands are on the blocks, hips to your heels. This will open the shoulders a little bit further. Be gentle and wise. 3. Just breathing, making space, forehead toward the floor. 2. And drawing your hands back towards your hips. Rise onto your shins, sweep up, inhaling, opening. Down the same way, hands back, reach forward, child's pose. Hands and knees rising up, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. There's our flow. Inhale, hands, knees. Exhale, child. Fit it all together. Sweep wide, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Coming forward. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Hands and knees. Child's pose. Hands back and rising tall. Unfold the hips. And then exhale, child's pose. Listen to your body, move at your pace. child. To rise towards camel and down and forward and dog. One more full cycle, hands and knees, child's pose. Hands back, rising a little towards camel, hips forward, heart high, and down. Coming forward and down, dog, stay. So your heels of your hands are on the back edge of the blocks are on the mat, the head is heavy, the hips are high. 3. Base of your big toes into the floor, inner thighs wrap back, arms out long. Spread your seat. Hands and knees. Good. Setting your blocks aside, get your strap and come onto your back. And on your back, take the strap behind you, behind the knees, and hold that strap right next to your knees and elbows wide. Bring your thighs towards your body. And then press your heels up and straighten your legs and press as you pull your hands back against the strap. Press your legs against the strap. This anchors your navel into the floor. Work from here. Work from the navel. Bend your knees, broaden your elbows. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bend. Inhale. The movement is strong in the legs and strong in the arms and anchoring your navel down into the floor. Feet flex the whole time. So when we get to the end, we will do frog. And frog is a squatting posture. And for some of us, that's not great on the back or the knees. And if so, this will be your frog. You're pulling the thighs towards the body. You're pressing your thighs away. You're opening the knees, the ankles, the hips, and the back. For 5. For 4. Good. 3. 2. Happy Friday. Heels up, press away, stay, stay, stay. Pull on the strap, press on the thighs, widen the back. And then set the strap aside. Hands on shins, wag of the tail. Take your right arm overhead, your right leg out long. Flex, point your toes, make circles, open it all. And then hand to shin. Left leg long, left hand opens, flex, point your feet. All of these are really opening and closing the hips from so much sitting, all the zooming we're doing right now. Hands to shins, right side opens, and shins. Inhale, opening, exhale, closing. So we're flushing out the hips. We're widening the low back, we're anchoring the navel, and we're starting to move right from the center of the belly out into the hands and into the feet. We're opening the field of our motion. We're opening the field of our energy. And we're beginning to create a very different perspective from inside of all of it. Inhale, exhale. We tend to the physical body. And inside that physical body, we have all these thoughts, right? And at first, the positive mind says, yeah, this is great, you can do it. And after a while, it's like, no. And the negative mind says, we should stop. We just stay. And the neutral mind grows. This is what we build. The wisdom mind, the higher mind. Work here or 10 more, both hands, both feet. Exhale, don't touch your legs. Inhale, bring your knees towards your chest. Only if you choose, only if it's calling to you. If you want to go a little more, this is where you go. Otherwise, hands on shins. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 2. Good. 1. Feet flat, palms open. Feel your body. Breathe into the navel. And as you breathe into the navel, imagine you're breathing also into this sovereign mind, this neutral mind, equanimity. Left hand on your left thigh, keep that. Right hand to your right knee, keep that. And then draw your hands apart. Left hand presses the left knee away. Right hand draws your right knee back. Work there. Or bring your right heel over your knee, hand to the outer calf, outer ankle, or outer foot, and bring your right knee down. So deepen the crease of your right hip and deepen your willingness to be folded, to be bound. Make a boundary with your hip. Press the left thigh away, left heel heavy. Build your seat. Take a seat right here. Changing. Right hand, right thigh. Left hand, left shin. Draw your left knee in, press your right thigh away. Soften, deepen your breathing. Get deeper into the crease of your hip, deeper into the crease of your body. Work there, or left heel over your knee, outer shin, outer ankle, outer foot. Bring it down. Use the exhalation, relief from the tension. Broaden your collarbones, lengthen your throat, stand in your right foot. And left foot down. Adding the blocks if you choose. So blocks, if your low back is tight or tense or tender in any way, a block between your thighs and one to the left. Lift your hips, move your hips to the right. Lift your feet. And then dropping your knee. Outer left knee comes to the block. If you don't need it, you set it aside, knee toward the floor. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, arms wide, left knee down toward the floor, revolving. Inhaling, center. And left knee coming down to pause. Land on the floor, on the block. Left hand on right thigh. Hold the block, navel to spine. Now the right arm opens wide to the right. And then just hovering over the floor, reach overhead. And then wide out to the right like a wing down towards your hip. So you're inhaling up and over. Exhaling wide and hand down, turn your navel. Inhale up, over, and then just pause. Right hand wide, drop your right shoulder, turn right from your seat. Into the center, feet are flat, hips are centered, elbows square to the floor. Hips up, over to the left. As you lift your feet, you will drop your knees to the right if you need. Put your block under your right side and turn. We'll inhale up into the center and go 2 more just like that. Exhaling, hold the block, knees together, navel to spine. Become more precise, more articulate in your movements, more dexterous with your intention, right? Pausing, right thigh to the floor, right hand on your left thigh. There's the base. Left hand up overhead and just skimming along the floor down towards the hips. Inhale up and around, palm toward the ceiling. And out and down. And feel how this will open from the side of your spine, the muscles along the spine, out through the fingertips. Bring it down and bring it up and stay 3. Open the left side lung, thighs together, 2. Good. Into the center. Set your blocks aside. Lift your head and shoulders. Hands to your shins. This is always an option. Or hands reach straight towards your heels. Palms face each other. Find a whisper of ha. Feel that breath right from your belly. Draw your shoulders towards your thigh more clearly. Close your mouth, close your eyes, extend your left leg. Press into the ball of your foot, draw your right knee back. We stay. Pregnant or on your cycle, long, smooth breathing. If you're pregnant, put your foot down, right hand on your shin. Keep drawing your body towards your thigh, and with that, keep encouraging the posture, the physicality. This is possible. I can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the breath. Change the legs. Keep the mind. Build this. I am this. You may tremble. Tuck of the chin. Body toward the thigh. This will stabilize you. Reach to your right foot. 5, 4, 3. Keep the breath. Bend your knees, working here. Hands on shins if needed, or beginning to extend your legs. Find the extension where your low back is still anchored to the floor. Full stretch pose. Go. Activate your positivity. Activate the possibility. And just see it neutrally. I am this. I may tremble. I may shake. I may absolutely be recalibrated. Steady on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Hands to shins. Head, shoulders down. Feet to the floor. Really important to come out in that order. Don't just fall to the floor. Open your belly with your breath. Open to all the possibility you are unlocking. And go in again, knees to your chest, hands on your shins, elbows are close, head and shoulders in. Tuck your nose towards your knees towards your eyeballs. Find the whisper of ha. Shake out the feet, shake out the knees, wide in the back. Bring it all in, a little bitty seed. Body toward the thighs. Close your mouth, close your eyes, out the nose. Steady breath. X, 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 X. Pregnant or on your cycle, you're in full happy baby pose, long, smooth breathing. Soften your shoulders. Strengthen from the center and soften the periphery. Feet are soft, hands are soft, face is soft, center is strong. 20 seconds. Keep softening the periphery. Keep anchoring into the center. 3, 2, again. Head, shoulders, feet down, hands down. Feel the center. And feel how it opens out. Further, 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 further. Hands to your shins. All the way up, a cross-legged seat or hop to sit on the edge of a chair. Hands not on thighs, hands overhead. Palms facing forward, shoulders down. Hands wide, shoulders in, arms long, seat down, navel back, right? Exactly between the two. Thumbs are strong, they point above you. Bring your fingers in and then draw your palms open. So just the fingers folding in. Steady breath of a ha. Close the breath, close the mouth, close the eyes. Stay right here. Build the neutral mind. Sovereignty, wisdom, and perspective. Pregnant or on your cycle, you're going long, smooth breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Chin up, 3 sips. Hold the breath, bring the thumbs, hook them, open the hands. Pause the breath, pause the body. Just bask in the breath. Chin up. Breath out, hands high. Again, inhale. And gently pause, just pause the breath. Feel it all around you, all within you. Soften the hips, soften the shoulders, soften the face. And the chin up and the breath out. Widen down. I'm a soul. I am a being of light. I remember. I remember. Let your legs uncross. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Widening your heels. One option, if you're seated in a chair, knees are bent, feet are flat, just widen your knees. Chair is fantastic. Heels are wide, you can sit on a blanket. If you need to, blocks are under the thighs or you're flat to the floor. I'm finding the floor is best for me. Hands on either side of the right, fold. Upright, hands either side of the left thigh, fold. Inhaling up, exhaling, fold. To rise, to fold. So establish the back of your thigh, the back of your hip, the crease of your hip. Lead with your heart. Begin to reach your hands a little further. And then hands coming up high to fold. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Keep your hands down if that's more appropriate for your back. Work into it, or the arms stay extended, folding, rising. You have 40 days, and the point here is to build the strength of the body, not to tax the spine, but to build very methodically into the potential of your spine. Eyes closed. Let's go. There's no hurry here. There is a tender precision establishing who we are with each movement. Two, one. Hands behind you, fingertips to the floor, heart forward and back. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Hands inside the thighs when you're ready. Elbows bend. Keep your fingertips to the floor where you find your support. If you like, try a little bit wider, but keep the fingertips there. Exhale to fold, inhale to rise. Close your eyes. 3, 2, and upright. Legs crossed. Find your seat. If you're in your chair, feet are flat to the floor, thighs are parallel, hands on thighs, and circle. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. Anywhere that became tight, expand that front to back line. Reverse. Three, 2, 1. Find your inhalation. Just pause the breath. And let it go. Find the inhalation steady, no gasping. Pause it and be held from inside and let it go. Good. Shake out the legs and recross if you need to. Hands on shins. Let's give it a little bit of motion. Dry navel forward, dry navel back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Ha! Get it all out of your hips. The whole movement is from the hips. The way you would move a hula hoop, from the hips. And the upper body is just following. Following. So if there is something in your life that you have now left behind, if there's a relationship, a job, a circumstance, a bank account, whatever it is that's been left behind, I want you to notice that and get it out of your body and out of your movement right now. What does it feel like to move without that? Without that assumption, without that limitation, without that expectation. Eyes closed. If you like, it quickens. Out, in. If it's slower, be slow. Move with freedom and with power. This is yours. Keep it going. Keep it up. Three, 2, coast to a stop. Find your inhale and just pause, feeling so full. And let it go. Come to kneel. Sit a block between your heels. Those little pauses are going to build through our 40 days. So we're just introducing them, getting used to them. There's no drama. So a block between your heels if you need to. You're seated on a chair, hands on thighs. Now take your solar plexus forward and back. A little higher up in the body, the full length of the spine. Move without it. All the ways in which our negative mind can overdevelop and keep us supposedly safe. Right now, what would it feel like without that limit? How do we reconstruct a life that is unencumbered by assumed fear? Move it through you. Reclaim that positive freedom. I am this. Just for a moment. It's not ignorance or negligence. It's a momentary freedom so we don't forget who we are. Three, two, one. Neutral. Find your inhale. Just pause at its peak. Feel it hold you and then let it go. Breathing in. No gasping, no dragging. Pause full of the peak and let it go. To stand. If you started a little late, right now our playlist is at Into the Wild. Stand. Feet wider than hips, fingertips to shoulders. Soft. Left, right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Close your eyes. Turn from the navel. Turn from the feet. Keep moving without that assumed fear. Move for yourself, no one else. Quicken through the chin, shoulder to shoulder. Release your thoughts, building neutrality, sovereignty. Three, two, one. Inhale, hands up, 3 sips more. Releasing, widen down. We are made of energy. We are more space than matter. Shake the hands, shake the feet. Continue on. Fingertips to your shoulders. Elbows up, elbows down. Right? No one else's beliefs or assumptions are in your body. They've accumulated. All through school, we change our behavior and our thoughts to appease our teachers, our systems, our structures, our families, our parents, our siblings, our teams. Let it out of your body. When was the last time you were just you? Gives me goosebumps. My whole nervous system is just like lit up. Be you. The soul body is rooting for you to be you. A little higher, a little looser. The backs of your hands touch behind the base of your skull. Elbows up, elbows down, eyes closed. Only you with you. Every no, every next time, maybe, if you do this, you can have that out of your body right now. Oh. Then keep going. Keep going. Find that inner encouragement. It's not force, it's not drama, it's not aggression. Yes. It's a yes. It's an ease. How did it get so easy? How did it just break open? Good. 3, 2. Good. Hands up high, bring it up, interlace your fingers. And then out and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Hands the height of your shoulders or your head if you have any shoulder injuries, any issues. Keep it soft, keep it real, keep it safe. Or if there's a little more space, hands up higher. So sometimes the positive mind can be the one that injures us. It's like, yeah, go. You'll be fine, right? An overly balanced, an overly active, positive mind, it's naive. It's foolish. Yeah. So find the balance, find the serenity, find the caring mind. Balance it all. Encourage yourself to do exactly what you need to do. Eyes closed, movement steady. The final minute right here. Activate your aura, the space around you, the charge, the atmosphere, the protection, and the home. Five, 4, 3, 2. Inhale up. Pause. Release. Widen. A soul. Eternal, infinite, omnipresent, everywhere. And at home in this solid body. In these thoughts, in this self. Build your seat. Sitting on the edge of a chair, sitting cross-legged, propped on a block. Where do you need to be? Spine tall, seat strong. Left shoulder comes up, right shoulder goes down. Right shoulder comes up, left shoulder goes down. Left, right, inhale, exhale, subtle, subtle. Drop your elbow, move your spine, close your eyes. A subtle body where the emotions meet the physical body, the interface where illness initiates, where stress changes our genetic code. The subtle body, the residence of epigenetics, the way in which we change our structure with our thoughts, our chemistry. In left, out right. Keep the rhythm, change the breath. In right, out left. Be in the subtlety of the movement rather than the physicality. Be subtle. Smile. Smile. Encourage yourself. Shoulders up and down. Take flight. Shoulders down, just putting down, putting down, putting down. Put down the stories, put down the histories. Put down the plans, put down the assumptions. Put down the opinions, put down the parties. Peel away, peel away. What of yourself have you not met yet? Peel away what's known. 3, 2, 1. Your chin turns left. And your chin turns right. And left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Eyes closed. A smile around your eyes. A smile between the eyebrows. Keep the movement, breathe in to the right, breathe out to the left. The movement lengthening the throat, up into the mouth, through the ears and the hands. 3, 2, 1. Center. Good. The radiant body. The light we bring, our participation, our collaboration. What we are here to do and become, let it through. There are influences all around us, forces, powers. This is fine. You have your own. We use frog to build our stance, our self, our strength. Let it move. So, the full frog, use your blanket, heels are on your blankets. Blocks are out in front. They can go on their belly, on their edge, or on their tail. Toes turn wide, heels turn in. Bend your knees. Inhale, hips up, heels up, look back. Exhale, knees bend, heels up. See if you can keep your heels up and press together the whole time. So inhale, hips up, exhale, hips down. When you squat, when you bend your knees, look forward. When you lift your hips, look back. Find your breath. Build your stance, build your place in the world. If this is not appropriate to your hips, to your knees, to your low back, onto your back, put the strap behind your knees and move the way we began. Exhale,
Inhale. Move without anyone else telling you to. Not me. You're not doing this because I said to. You're doing this because you are taking your own action seriously. With a smile. With tender precision. Heels up high. Press the balls of your feet down. We'll just go 10. 9. More and more weight in your hands. More and more breath through the body. 3. 2. And 1. We will build to 54. Sue York. You want to do your 108? You go right there. Rock on, woman. We'll catch up with you. Hands back behind you, heels wide. Rinse it out by letting your knees wash from side to side. The thighs can hold anger, resentment, revenge. Unspent anger takes forms. Get it out. Right knee down, left hand behind you. Right hand comes up and over. Send your right hip forward. If you need to, a big circle in the right hand. A bend or a pulse of the elbow. Right hip forward, right knee down. Open the right thigh. But to awaken these bodies, knees side to side, we must have agency, a sense of self. We're moving from an inner organization, left knee down, left hand high. A circle of the arm if you need to. A bend of the elbow, a little reach. A catch of the foot. You choose. Open the thigh, open the hip. Setting it down. Build your seat, which can be in a chair, which can be cross-legged, heart high, which can be on a block. Arrive. My soul, this momentary incarnation of infinity, right here, just for a moment, the event of Martha McAlpin, the event of Ursula or Linda or Sue or Shannon. And then we dissolve. Manque, Andrea, Deborah, Jennifer, Jordan, John. Events. And then we disperse. Pause your playlist. Leia Yoga is that which encourages, that which reminds, that which holds us. Right now we feel the sense of soul, but what if we were lost? Last night I was lost to this sense of self. Tired and distracted, and in that, ashamed of my inability to attend to my girl. Ekonkar, Ekonkar. With Ekonkar, I remember that which makes me, I am that maker and made are one. I am divinity. Satanama. These are the consonant sounds of Satnam, S-T-N-M, the beginning, the continuation, the conclusion, the return, the birth, the life, the death, the rebirth. Everything is in cycles. Everything is in cycles. Sri Waheguru, great thanks for this wisdom. And so, it is a mantra, an extra syllable at the end, giving us an extra action at the navel. 3 minutes with me.
Ekongara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 One more. Ekongara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. Feel the sound continue to move through you, beyond you. Stay, savor it, or unfold 2 minutes to the back. Shavasana, the legs go out long, shake out the feet and the knees. Today I will stay. Deepening your breathing. Stay longer if you can. Stay longer if you choose. Or interlace your fingers. Reach long. Reach tall. Walk your feet in. And bring yourself up to a simple seat. Sweep wide to reach tall. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead center. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. We are so many bodies in one sweet self. So many selves through so many moments of our lives. This sequence is wonderful to accumulate, discern, sift, gather, distill, and arrive. This one, this is me. This is me, like cleaning out an old drawer. This one. You may not even have met this one fully yet. There are 34 days to go. There's plenty of time. Tonight, I'll be on the mat with the squishy ball. It'll be on Zoom. So I will turn it on at 6:25. We'll start at 6:30. You want to wear clothes that are not baggy. Like these would be terrible. If I was to roll over the ball would catch on my clothes and pull at my clothes. Don't wear anything with a hood. So yoga pants are a great way to go. Things that really fit quite well. Close-fitting t-shirts. This sort of thing is definitely to your advantage tonight with the ball. And if you can't make it tonight, it will be absolutely recorded. I'll put it back up. The link will be under workshop, under practice on my website. And I can't wait because I get to be on the ball. Such a great way to end the week. Next Friday at 6:30, we'll have again the autumnal yin. So these practices for the autumn are just easing ourselves out of the summer activities, out of the chaos of our news feed, coming back again into the self. A really great continuation of our Kundalini experience. Tomorrow we will have the 30 minutes of vinyasa. We'll have a strong seated and upper body practice for the 30 to 60 minute segment. So 0 to 30, again, standing, warming, strengthening, anchoring. From 30 to 60, really working into the depth of the seat and then bringing it up out the chest and the head. And this will serve us as we go further into our 10 body practice. And the 60 to 90 minute section of tomorrow will be a yoga nidra. Again, more and more just calming, cooling, really internalizing and freeing practices. What can I let go of? The leaves coming off of the trees. What is unnecessary to me now? So that I can stand naked and bold and quiet in what will come, right? So standing and anchoring, 0 to 60. Seated, chest. Rinse it all out, 30 to 60. And then 60 to 90 yoga nidra. Up into a really sweet little meditation for the neutral mind. I will see you there, or back on Sunday for Kundalini, straight up, 8 to 9, Sunday morning. Sat Nam.